What's going on, everybody? How you doing? It's your boy Ant Stew back with another episode of the Ant Stew Experience. Yo, listen, today I want to talk to y'all a little bit about taking ownership for the things that go on in your life and how important it can be, not just for you, but for all those people around you. How much can people learn from the mistakes that you made? Let's get into it right after this. Yeah. What's up, people? Listen, today I want to talk to you a little bit about taking ownership for your life. Not being ashamed and embarrassed by the things that have gone wrong. The things that you have wanted to go right but have went left. You can't be ashamed of those things because those things have taught you the necessary things that has allowed you to become who you are, to be this better person, to not make the same mistakes. You know, the word mistake in itself is getting a bad rap. You know, a lot of times people are like, oh man, I can't make a mistake. I can't do this. And you know, a lot of times that's based off the fact that you've made that mistake and you haven't learned from it. And because you haven't learned from it, you're susceptible to making that same mistake again. So a lot of times, you know, when we're in a position where we could possibly make a mistake, we shy away from it. You know, we run away from the risk of possibly being successful, possibly accomplishing what it is that we're setting out to do. All because we're afraid to make a mistake. All because we're afraid that if it doesn't work, we don't know what to do next, or we're going to be ashamed, or, you know, we don't want to face the fact that we were unable to do whatever it was that we was trying to do. People, we got to get better at accepting the fact that sometimes we may not get it right the first time. Sometimes it may not happen the way we want it to. But being ashamed, being embarrassed because you were unable to accomplish what it is that you set out to accomplish doesn't help the situation. Not for you or for anyone else. Because see, a lot of times we go through things and we experience life because it's something for someone else to learn from. There's a lesson in it. Even if you don't want to learn the lesson, there's a lesson in life. And every time you go through something, there's an opportunity for you to help someone else to not have to go through the extents or through any things that may hinder them in life because of your life experience. And I want you to really be aware of how important your mistakes are. Not just for your growth, but for the growth of your community, for the growth of the individuals that look to you for advice, for understanding, for wisdom. Because understanding that you, the person that they admire, the person that they look up to, the person who they hold to this high esteem, makes mistakes. It makes it okay for them to make a mistake and still believe that there's something at the end of the rainbow for them as well. I want y'all to understand that. And I'm tired of people being ashamed of where you came from or what you've been through or you know, what your upbringing was or your childhood. You know, a lot of people look at their childhood as something different, as something special, as something, you know, just theirs, right? That, you know, either was good or bad, right? It was just something that was just, you know, all the way this or all the way that. It wasn't anything in between. You know, even us with bad childhoods, we don't think about none of the good moments. We always feel like, you know, we had it bad. Like no one else had it worse than me. No one else had to go through the things that I had to go through, right? No one else had to face, you know, my parents when they was going through this or had to deal with this or had to deal with that. But in reality, there's so many that face the same challenges, that go through the same things that we go through. And yet, no one ever hears their story.